Hi guys, welcome to another video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill. Here's another video in my series of car boot sale buys. Now, I already put one up today. However, it's a bank holiday weekend. Now, I've already been out buying Saturday and Sunday. Traded a little bit of it out before I made my film, but I've done a film showing you Saturday and Sunday's buys. Now, the weather wasn't brilliant today. And my options were limited because a lot of the bank holiday car boot sales are on fields. But Bessemer, true to form, is always on, good old faithful. Rain or shine, it's on. Weather was more than miserable. However, went down to Cardiff in Bessemer Road, and I've managed to pick up a couple of little pieces. Very reasonable, and I'm very happy with what I've bought. As I said, my options were limited. It was a very small car boot sale. However, I've still managed to buy a few bits. So what I'm going to do is just give you a little look over the pieces I've purchased, a little chat, so I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, I'm going to start with something, to be totally honest with you, I've never bought in my life before. What we have here is a pair of very early number plates. Now, exact date I don't know yet, I haven't done research, maybe 20s or 30s. Now I've partially covered out the number plate because I want to check if these are registered or if they can be transferred. So I don't want to give you the full number plate. I want to be able to see whether or not I could actually use these myself. They're real nice and early, 3 numbers, 3 letters. Really good condition on them. A little bit of rust into the back here, as you can see there, but that's on the back plate. They really are in nice condition. They're the old aluminium number plates. Obviously there's the front and the back, both for the same registration. Now I paid £7 for these plates. Even if I just sold them for someone to put on a wall, they're going to be £25, £30, no problem. However, when I was walking around, walking back the car, 1 or 2 dealers approached me and asked if I wanted to sell them and if I knew if they were registered. So that kind of sparked interest in me as to think, well, maybe I could transfer them or find out myself from DVLA if they're registered. So I'm going to look into that. I don't know what you can do with old number plates. If they're just decorative and display, then so be it. They'll be up for sale next week. But a phone call to DVLA tomorrow is in order to find out where I stand with those. So I'll move these aside very quickly. And what we have next is a beautiful little item. Here we have a 19th century Mochlin ware box. Now, Mochlin ware was produced a few miles off the Scottish borders. It's been around since the mid-19th century, 1860s. It was at this peak from 1860 to sort of 1930. This piece is really nice. What we have is a paddle steamer. Now I know anything with paddle steamers and ships and things, really desirable. We have the scene then for the Royal Exchange in Glasgow and the Trongate in Glasgow. And we stamped here, made in wood from the land of Burns. So as you can see, it's a really nice box. It's in working condition. Mochlin ware is a subject I'm going to do a talk about, and I'll give you the full history of Mochlin ware, how to identify it, what you're looking for. It used to be that you could pick a piece up relatively cheap because they've done everything. They've done oh Christ, where do I go? The egg cups, sewing accessories, ladies' vanity items, as you can see, a box here, snuff boxes, candlesticks, you name it, they've done it all. It was souvenir wear. It was Victorian engineering. They designed it to sell, make money. What more do you need to know? I haven't had a piece for quite some years, and to be honest with you, this is a nice example of what it is. A lot of the time you see these transfers and they're very, very poor condition. So, more than happy with the Mochlin ware. It came in for £7. The dearest piece of Mochlin ware on eBay currently, and I just looked, was £175. The average sale price or selling price is between 50 and 100. So that's roughly where this one's going to sit. Next then I'll go to a little piece of jewellery. What we have here is a diamond Perriot or peridot ring, if the camera ever focuses on it. Beautiful little ring, fully hallmarked, 9 carat gold. Can't ask for no more. It came in this morning for £5 down in Bessemer. I don't know if the camera's focusing in tidy. Really is a pretty little ring. Anyway, I'll move on from that. That's got to be a £50, £45, £50 ring, no problem whatsoever. Next piece I'm going to show you, I have no idea about, well, I say no idea, I don't know a lot about it. What we have is a panel, hand carved out of a single piece of wood. Looking at it, I would say it's Tibetan. No doubt these are related to the gods or goddesses. There's usually a hidden message in the carving. However, this is all hand carved very intricately out of a single piece of wood. Really, really is nice quality. Now, I paid a tenner for this. I don't know how old it is. It's probably not that old. 20th century. But the sheer amount of work, the man hours that have gone in to carve this piece. Basically, even if you worked on a value on the man hours, then you're talking some money. But it's a very decorative, beautiful item. I'm going to wax it up, give her a nice glow. And then I'll decide what to do with it. I do like wooden items. I love anything that's hand carved. It may end up just going up on my wall. I don't know yet. This is quite a large panel. It's 14 inches by 14 inches and very well carved. If anybody got any knowledge on that piece, I'm always grateful for advice. We come over then to more run-of-the-mill items. Obviously, I've had a selection of cutlery. As I've explained to you in my videos in the past, if I can't buy enough to make money on antiques, then I'll buy metalware for scrap, or I'll buy pieces to resell on the car boot sale myself. Now here we have some nice cutlery. It is quite nice, so I will be reselling it or re-offering it back out. It came in, it was only £2 for all of it. It's about a kilo and a half of EPNS, which is brass. But by the time I put a £5 on that set, a £5 on the serving set, a £5 on the salad set, and a few quid on the spoons, you're talking it's probably going to retail out about £20. So it's worth buying. It came in cheap enough, so it's worth buying. Here we have a nice bit of Murano glass. Let's see if I can capture it for you. obviously formed as an owl. Doesn't have a lot of colours. There is a hint of green and blue. Obviously still has its original label. Let me see if I can capture that for you. It was £1, and a piece of Venetian Murano glass. Well, it's going to be about £20 in it. Bit of art glass from Italy. With this original label in very good condition. Not going to moan about that. Obviously, job lot of coins again. They were £1. There's nothing spectacular in there. There's old 50 pences, a couple of silver pieces. There's a silver gullard. There was a shilling. There's a silver gullard, Netherlands gullard. So there's a couple of coins in there. We come across then little solid silver pendant with a blue stone. It's going to be just coloured glass, and again the matching necklace to go with it. Again, glass beads, silver mounts. It's nothing much, but it was £1. We have a piece of Trenchard Ursa lighter. Needs a flint. This Trenchard stuff, it can be collectible. This piece is, to be honest, it was missing this lid. I'll put it out as a parts or for repair. Somebody will buy it. I didn't want the Trenchard, and I didn't really want the crested ware. However, I've been asked to pick up some crested ware pieces for a friend of mine. These were done very similar to the Mochlin ware, just as souvenir pieces, and you could get them from all the holiday resorts. As you can see, I've paid £1. This piece is done by Arcadian. You get it by Goss and a few others. Goss used to be the one that pulled the best money. You can still sell some crested ware depending on what it is. I know a tank sold recently for £50–60, so some of it is still collectible. I don't buy it personally. I bought this because a friend of mine have asked me to start buying crested ware, so I thought I'd put it in the film. Here we have just a piece of porcelain, English porcelain, produced by Wade. Don't know what's wrong with this camera at the moment. It's just not focusing. You can see there the Wade above the price tag of £1. Again, yesterday's antique. This figurine a few years back might have been £15 or £20. Again, I bought it because I wanted the crested ware. The Trenchard, the crested ware, and this lady come in for £2 for the 3 items. So to be honest with you, I didn't want them, but the price, I just couldn't leave them there. I know there's a good profit on them, even on the markets. There we have it, guys. Not a brilliant day, not my best day by far, obviously. Some very run-of-the-mill pieces between the coins, the cutlery, and these few pieces here, the porcelains and that. I don't mind the Murano owl, that's fine. It's got the name, it's got the pedigree behind the name. The gold ring is good. The Mochlin ware box is amazing. I love this carved panel. Might have been a wedding gift or something for somebody, I don't know. But it's got enough quality about it that, to be honest, I don't mind displaying it in my own home, or somebody will give me a decent price for it. I paid £10 for the carving. I don't know if I said it or not, but in my opinion it's worth £50 to £80 of anybody's money. Even if it ain't that old, it's still worth £50 just for the amount of work that's gone into it and the decorativeness. You'll find plaques like this around, but more often than not they'll be resin. This one is hand carved and it's wood. So I'm happy enough with that. And of course my number plates. If they're decorative, they're going to be £25–30. If I can transfer them, then that's a private number plate then to go on my car. What can I say about that? The number plates were £7. So yeah, it's been a very hard weekend. The weather hasn't been with us, obviously. Bank holiday weekends are hit and miss. Last week was Malvern, even though I didn't go personally because I had to come home. It's been a good week or two. I can't really moan. I've had some amazing buys. If you follow my videos, you'll see some of the really nice pieces I have managed to pick up of late. I'm going to do another couple of videos tonight now that I'll be releasing over the next week. I'm doing a video on a book review on antique glass decanters and showing you one or two examples, and I'm also going to do a film on repairing cutlery. When you have this type of cutlery or knives and forks and the handles are always silver, or more often than not, that's the only reason you buy them, but the handle, is always a gap between the handle and the body of the fork or the blade, and how do you get it back up without damaging it? Well, I'll do a video that I'll be releasing this week to show you just how to repair the piece without doing any damage and without anybody knowing you've even repaired it. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a share. Don't forget to subscribe. We have well over 100 videos. You'll find us on Facebook, Antiques Arena. You'll find us on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance. And you'll find us on our own website, antiquesarena.co.uk. Thanks for watching guys, I appreciate it. Bye for now.